Hello. Today I'm going to review an all-in-one herb cooker called Pot. It is designed by a Dutch company called Noids, to whom I'm extremely grateful for supplying me with this product for review purposes. Pot arrived well packaged in this dual wall box made from recycled cardboard, with all components being wrapped in unbleached paper, which made a refreshing change from the usual polystyrene and plastic bags that the majority of new products are packaged with. So this is definitely a good first impression. First out of the box is the slightly daunting user manual, but I was less daunted when I realised that only the first 8 pages were in English, the remainder being instructions in 9 different languages. Next is the main body of the cooker, which is packaged with the glass and filter set. It looks sleek and stylish in black anodised metal and has a solid weighty feel to it. Finally, there is a pipette with lock ball, a wire-handled brush made from wool rather than nylon for cleaning the unit, and a silicone-coated lid. Initial favourable impressions are reaffirmed, with all components looking and feeling to be of good quality. The power cable of the review unit was terminated with a Continental 2-prong plug, although I assume as a retail unit will have a plug appropriate for its target market. I initially plugged it into the power supply via a shaver plug, but the fuse in the shaver plug blew immediately because Pot draws too much current for it, which I should have thought about before plugging it in. Pot has a number of different functions which are indicated by icons on the outside of the cooker body, and which are selected by rotating the body of the cooker until the icon that represents the function that you require lines up with this white line on the base of the cooker. As you rotate the cooker body, you can see there is a point LED that lights up beneath the function icon, which assists in accurately positioning the cooker body in relation to the cooker base. Once in position, the cooker emits a little beep to indicate that the function is active, and the ring LED light in the cooker base lights up and begins to pulsate. This is your cue to leave Pot to get on with its job. Once the cooker has finished performing the selected function, the ring LED is extinguished and you can hear the cooling fan running. At this point you can either remove the glass jar from the cooker to cool naturally at room temperature, being careful to hold it by the silicone sleeve so that you don't burn yourself, or wait until the cooling phase is completed, at which point the cooling fan switches off, the cooker beeps again, and then into standby mode. I'm going to use Pot to decarboxylate this CBD-rich hemp and then infuse some olive oil with it. So firstly I'm going to break the hemp into smaller pieces and put it into the glass. Then I put the glass into the cooker and place the lid on the top like so. The CBD Decarboxylation function is indicated by this icon on the cooker body. So I rotate the cooker body until the point LED lines up with the line on the cooker base. After 3 seconds, the cooker beeps and the ring LED lights up and starts to pulsate, indicating that the selected function is active. The CBD decarboxylation function takes about 2 hours, so we'll come back to it in a while. It's been just under 120 minutes. The ring LED has gone out and the cooling fan is running, so I'm going to wait until the fan stops. It's now been 140 minutes. The fan has stopped, the cooker has beeped and is now in standby mode. So I'll now take the glass out of the cooker and remove the lid. And there is my freshly decarboxylated hemp. Next step is to pour some olive oil over the hemp, Put the glass back in the cooker, put the lid back on the glass and select the CBD oil function. Once again, the cooker beeps and the ring LED pulsates to indicate that the function is active. The CBD oil function takes about an hour and a half, so again, we'll leave it to get on with the job. Okay, so the CBD oil function is now completed, and I'm going to extract the CBD infused oil. Firstly, I remove the lid and insert the filter set into the glass. And then I pour the oil out of the glass into a suitable receptacle like this, using the finger grip to squeeze the oil out of the plant material. To ensure that all of the infused oil is recovered, we now remove the filter set and pour some warm water into the glass until all of the plant material is submerged. I gently shake the glass until all of the remaining oil has gathered above the surface of the water, and then let it rest until the oil has formed a clear layer on top of the warm water. Now I reinsert the filter set and attach the pipette to the spout using the lock ball. I press down the filter set slowly and carefully until the oil enters the pipette, and then I put my thumb over the top of the pipette, remove it from the spout, and release the gathered oil into the receptacle by removing my thumb. I repeat this step until all of the oil has been gathered. To calculate the strength of your CBD oil, you need to consider the strength of the strain of hemp, the amount of plant material used, and the amount of oil used. The strain of hemp that I used contains 16% CBD, so that's 160 milligrams per gram of plant material. To produce 20 millilitres of CBD oil that is 16% CBD, you would need to start off with 20 grams of plant material, so that's a total of 3,200 milligrams of CBD, and infuse 20 millilitres of olive oil with it, so each milliliter of oil contains 160 milligrams of CBD. The general decarb and general oil functions are used for the decarboxylation and infusion of plant material containing THC, if that's legal in your location. The evaporation function is used to process oil-bearing food-grade solvents, allowing the solvent to evaporate and leave behind the oil. Of course, pot is not restricted to the processing of just one plant. It can be used to create other infused oils such as chili or garlic infused oil, and herb butters, which I fully intend to try in the very near future. Cleaning up after use is a piece of cake. The main body just needs a wipe over with the damp cloth once it has cooled down. The glass and filter sets can be put into your dishwasher or hand washed in warm soapy water, using the supplied wire-handled brush to clean the inner surfaces of the pipette and filter spout. Thanks for watching. If you found my video useful, please give it a like and click below to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this.